Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. I hope you're all doing well. So IU is back with her 9th mini album called Love Poem, and it was one of the most anticipated mini albums of this year, and well, she did not disappoint. It's already this mini album all kill for IU. She did release 2 MVs with it, and I did think that she did release a 3rd MV. I did find one on YouTube, but then all of a sudden it was set to private, so I don't know. Those 2 MVs are for Blooming and for Above the Time, which is a continuation or follow-up to her 2012 amazing track called YENA. And I decided for today's video that I wanted to check them all out with you guys and just have a good time, listen to all the 6 tracks of this mini album together, and I'll give you my thoughts as we go. You can do the same in the comments down below, and we'll just have like a first listen party. What do you think? And I still wanted to do a video unboxing my Tan Purpose album that I have up there with my Twice as Feel Special mini album as well. So if you want to see that, just tell me in the comments down below and I will gladly do it. So without further ado, let's start listening to this album. So when you look at my videos here on my channel, you don't see quite a lot of videos about IU, and that is for the simple fact that IU started doing songs before I had my YouTube channel, and she's only releasing new songs now. I did listen to Beep Beep and I did really like that, really like that. And overall, I am a big fan of IU, and no matter what she does, she is able to write some amazing tracks. So every single time I'm just blown away by the level of quality of the music that she releases. Every single time is just like wow, and the concepts, and I do really like her dramas as well. I think she's an amazing actress. So right from the very start, you know that I might be a little bit biased because I simply do love IU. She just has this uniqueness to her, and it's very special. You see, you can, no matter who you are, you can recognize when someone else in front of you has an amazing amount of talent, and they are just like wow. So yeah, I know that this is already an all kill, so I can only expect the very best from it, and I'm just so excited to listen to it with you guys. So the first one is Unlucky, and I have the lyric version like I did for my previous videos when I do like first listens. And actually she did postpone this mini album as it was supposed to be released almost at the same time as Taeyeon's album, but because of Sully's passing, she decided that it was more appropriate to release it a little bit later on, and she did say that she wanted to work a little bit more on every single thing. So completely understand that. Let's just listen to the first track. Really love that. Totally agree. Oh. Is it too loud? There's a mixture of like pop and jazzy music with the way they play the piano. Freaking love that sentence. It's a very pessimistic and very optimistic song in the same way. Like, it starts very pessimistic, but it's just like, can still make it, even though it might seem very unlucky. Love this. Ooh, love that silence there. Wow. Baku, baku, baku. That was so cool. Wow. It's so chill. It just manages to be so chill and so calm when it's just talking about how sometimes your life can be miserable, but you still have to enjoy it somehow. It's so motivational. Wow. Okay, so this track, I was not expecting to have this sort of track in this album, but at the same time with different changes in style in terms of IU's music, I really cannot be sure about what type of song she will release. She has proven time and time again to be able to release any type of genre that she wants to, because she's able to adapt and to make it her own. So for this one I wasn't really expecting to have this type of track, but at the same time I did. What can I say? It is a very calming and soothing track, just telling you how pessimistic you can look at your life when you're just so unlucky. However, if you take it step by step, little by little, you are able to see life in another way and just have a new perspective on it. And it's only a matter of perspective. You can still be good even if it's a bad day and you are unlucky. And I do really love the message of it. Vocally speaking, she just plays with her vocals. It's very lightweight, the way she sings all throughout it. And it seems to be the same thing with the piano as well, because it's just like, I don't know, staccato? I don't know if you say like that, but you're just playing notes by notes, so it's very free, very lightweight, the entire song. And I did really like just the message of it, the melody, how lightweight the whole song was. And I keep on repeating myself. So for me, it's a really nice start to this album. We have here really good vocals. She doesn't belt or exaggerate her vocals, or just she's not like showing her power vocals. She's just being more soothing, and that's one thing that she's doing more and more with recent releases. So did really enjoy this one. Let's move on to the second track, which is, I have no idea, At the Visitor. Okay, I did watch the teasers for this one, and she looks stunning in that field, black and white, just like, and they added color then at one point, but loved it. And that is actually the one song that I thought that she had released an MV for as well, with Blooming and Above the Time, but I didn't find it. I was listening to it and then I just clicked on the tab on YouTube and I was watching the MV, which I thought to be the MV, and then all of a sudden the video went to private. I don't know. From the very first few notes of the teaser, I was like, I will learn to play this song because that guitar pattern is just so freaking good. She looks so beautiful in that picture. We like the bass. I just love this type of music. This.
Why do I sing about you? Why do I still wait for you? Sing about you, say love you, babe, love you.
This is awesome.
Why I love you, why you.
This is so freaking beautiful. And it's so simple as well, only vocals, strings, and it's just like wow.
지금쯤 어디서 어느 누구 어떤 음악에 거거이 춤추고 있을까요? Why do I still love you? Why do I sing about you? Why do I still wait for you? Sing about you, say love you, babe I love you. Why love you? Why you?
Wow. Okay, so that was it for The Visitor. And so here we have a very soulful track, mostly guitar, and I use vocals together to just tell us a story about someone that was in love with someone else, but unfortunately they are not together anymore. And it's just about that after feeling for that one person that you just can't help but still be in love with, and you're just thinking about every single thing that they are doing now they're not together anymore. But she's showcasing her vocals in a manner that is mostly to tell us a story and take us into that set of emotions, that roller coaster of emotion, and that being set in a very jazzy, bluesy almost type of track, and then that bass line just under the guitar line, let's say the strings line, I don't know how you say it, but that being said, just under it was so freaking cool. And that chorus, all in English there, beautiful, so soulful, and the way she's singing, just the questions that she's wondering are so relatable for just anyone that has gone through some sort of breakup can acknowledge what she was talking about. And she did mention that for this mini album she was mostly talking about the different forms of love that one can go through, and so you can find it as well here, and it might be after a relationship but it's still a form of love. I think really interesting the way she put it, and I think it's just a very soothing song yet again. Loved it.